Rescue Tales in action.
And I will be your host today, and welcome to Rescue Tales in Action! Yeah! Okay, I have a question. How many of y'all absolutely love animals? Show of hands. Very nice, okay, I see a lot of hands going up. Alright, what about puppies? Yeah, very good. I'm a puppy lover myself. Okay, this was a little on the nose. How about dolphins? Yeah, dolphins, very nice. And what about adorable little kids? Yeah, okay, very nice. And what about snakes? Yeah, I have a lot of hands going up. Okay, all right. Some are yes, but then some are no. Okay, and how about vultures? Vultures? Yeah, okay, cool. Well, for those of us who are a little unsure, sure, a fuzzy kitten or puppy is lovable, but I think a few of us want to hug a snake, right? Yeah? No? Okay, well, get ready, because today we're going to meet some unexpected animals. We're also going to go behind the scenes to learn a little bit more about SeaWorld's animal care. Now, when you think about SeaWorld, you probably think about marine animals like dolphins and sharks, and it is true. SeaWorld does a lot when it comes to helping marine wildlife in need. Our animal care team is on call 24/7, 365, whether it's a stranded dolphin, a manatee in distress, or a sea turtle release. SeaWorld is there. Believe it or not, at our park in Abu Dhabi, we even have a dedicated rescue program for sea snakes. We're also researching ways on how to protect coral and seagrass too. But there's more to SeaWorld's rescue efforts than just the animals of our one ocean. For example, the SeaWorld and Busch Gardens Conservation Fund is helping protect southern brown hornbills in Africa, cotton-top tamarins in Colombia, and protecting habitats in Cambodia. Today, we're going to shine a light on some of these lesser-known but vital efforts and of the animals in our care. But please don't take my word for it. Everyone, please welcome my co-host, Mandy.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Chris. How you doing?
Hey, Mandy. Amazing. I'm excited to see some animal ambassadors today.
I brought some with me.
You did?
All right.
Yeah. Are you guys excited for some animal ambassadors?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, the first one's coming out. He's kind of slow, so he's making his way. There he is. Everyone say hi to Ozzy.
Hi, Ozzy.
Yes. So Ozzy is a Virginia opossum, the only marsupial native to North America.
He's kind of cute in a weird way. So, Mandy, what is a marsupial?
So a marsupial is just a mammal that cares and nurses for their babies in their pouch, like a kangaroo or a koala.
Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. Wow. Check out his tail. That is so long. Hey, Gary, can we get a close-up of Ozzy's tail? Everyone, let's give it up for Gary, our cameraman.
Thanks, Gary. So what Ozzy has is called a prehensile tail. And all that means is he's able to use that tail kind of like an extra arm So when he's climbing in the trees, it helps him balance on branches and kind of hang on to stuff.
Okay, so do they hang by their tails then?
Well, when they're babies, sure, but when they're fully grown adults, not so much. Also, Ozzy might look a little slow and kind of chunky, but opossums are actually fast. Yeah, they can hit speeds up to 4 miles per hour when running from danger.
Wow, that is actually pretty fast for such a little guy. Okay, Manny, I gotta ask.
Sure.
So do opossums actually play dead, or is that just some sort of urban legend?
Well, believe it or not, it's actually true. Yeah, possums will enter an involuntary state called thanatosis.
Wait, Thanos? Like, that Thanos?
No, it's not a movie. Sorry, thanatosis. It's an involuntary state of shock. So his eyes will roll back in his head, his tongue will stick out, and he'll be really still. He'll really look dead. This can last several minutes or even hours.
That is honestly kind of impressive. Okay, well, are they endangered at all?
No, they're not endangered or threatened, but opossums are a real risk for predators, habitat loss, and disease. They're really important animals, though. Have you ever heard of Lyme disease at all?
Yeah, that's caused by infected ticks, right?
Right. Opossums help us out, though, because one of their favorite food items is ticks. So even though Lyme disease is extremely dangerous, they help us out. So, you know, it's kind of important that he does that with the ticks, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you, Ozzy. Eating ticks sounds kind of really gross, but we appreciate the help. Everyone, let's give it up for Ozzy the opossum.
Hi, I'm Justin Zimmerman. I'm part of the SeaWorld Coral Rescue Team. I'm one of the biologists who works here at the SeaWorld Coral Rescue Center. We take care of around 900 gene-bank and broodstock corals. The corals are very delicate animals. They require a lot of water chemistry, a lot of mercury. We do water testing daily. We even change the lights to create the natural seasonal changes. Corals are animals. They require feeding. They also get some energy from the sun, so we monitor their lights. The baby corals, when they're born here, are very small, very delicate. The eggs are very, very tiny. We actually have to have each biologist take care of each coral individually. So we make sure that the tiles stay clean, the baby coral grows. It takes about 1.5 years to grow a baby coral to just over 1 inch. The ultimate goal of this project is to replace the corals back into the ocean.
Wow, thank you so much, Justin. And are you guys ready for another animal ambassador? Yeah, all right, Mandy, who's our next animal ambassador?
Well, our next animal ambassador is the great horned owl, Alfred.
Whoa.
Yeah, great horned owls, he's looking up, are really resilient animals. They are found all over the Americas, from chilly Canada down to sunny Argentina. These guys are everywhere.
Wow, that is a lot of travel. Do they carry like little tiny owl passports?
That would be really cute, but no. They just have the ability to adapt to any climate. You can find them in forests, deserts, cities, you name it. A great horned owl probably lives there.
Interesting. Okay, I gotta ask, what are with the little horns on his head?
Oh, those little things?
Yeah,
those
yeah,
points? Yeah. Well, they're not horns or ears. Those are actually feather tufts. Those help break up his shape and kind of camouflage into his area, so he's not so easily seen.
Oh, that's really sneaky.
Yeah.
Okay, and I heard that they are silent flyers. Is that true?
That is true. So great horned owls are silent flyers. It's because they have really long, velvety, soft feathers that help them glide through the air, perfect for sneaking up on their prey.
Wow, that is really perfect. Alfred, I officially declare you the silent king of the night. What a legend.
He really is. So just make sure to keep your eyes out. You might see a great horned owl in your own neighborhood.
Absolutely, I sure hope I do. Everyone, let's give it up for Alfred and Sammy. All right, folks, while we await the arrival of our next animal ambassador, I'd love to give you guys a little behind-the-scenes look at SeaWorld's Animal Commissary. That's right, that's what we call a place where our experts prepare all of the food and diet for all of the animals in our care. Hey, Liv, can you link us to the commissary, please?
Hey Chris, how's it going?
Hey, Nick, going well. Just so you know, you are here live at Rescue Tales with a few hundred of my closest friends. Say hi!
Hi everybody. Sorry, I didn't know it was going to be on camera, otherwise I would have done my hair.
No worries, you look great. I just wanted to give them a little info about one of the coolest, busiest, and well, most important parts of the park.
Glad to help. What do you want to know?
Yeah, so SeaWorld cares for so many different animals. How do you and the team go about feeding them every single day? It must be a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a really big job. Every single animal here in the park, they have their own unique diet, and that diet is weighed out every single day to make sure they get the right amount of fish. We also want to make sure that we're giving them the best quality fish, so before it's ever fed to an animal, we check it 5 times a day. Oh, Chris, I'm really sorry. Florida Fish and Wildlife, they're calling me right now about an injured manatee. I gotta go.
Yeah, no worries. See you later and rescue that manatee. Okay, well, I told you they're busy. And hey, Mandy, looks like we have time for one more animal ambassador. Who's it gonna be?
All right, so our last animal ambassador has a fantastic rescue story. He's fabulous. He's got a lot of feathers. This is Panama, our eastern brown pelican.
Whoa, hey, Panama, check out those wings.
Right? So he has a wingspan of 6 feet across. That's about as tall as a fully grown adult.
Ah,
There he goes.
okay. There he is. I heard he was rescued as a chick. Is that true?
That is true. So he was found off the coast of St. Petersburg, Florida, when he was just a little chick. He didn't have any feathers and he needed a lot of help to survive. A sanctuary found him, brought him here to SeaWorld, where he's been an animal ambassador ever since.
Nice. Talk about a glow up from fabulous to fabulous.
And he's not just handsome, he's a fishing pro. So pelicans actually can see their fish from about 60 feet in the air.
Wait, they dive from all the way up there down to catch their fish?
Yeah, they dive head first into the water and they actually scoop up that fish in that big throat pouch, as you can see there.
Yeah.
Get this, that throat pouch can hold up to 3 gallons of water.
3 gallons? That
Yeah.
would be a lot of water.
Isn't it? And it's not just for like scooping up the fish, they actually have the capability of draining all the water out and keeping that fish inside. So it's kind of like nature's colander.
Oh, that's really handy.
Yeah.
But I did hear that these guys face some threats in the wild.
That they do. So unfortunately, every year here in Florida, we lose about 700 pelicans due to improperly thrown away fishing line.
Okay, that is awful, but there's something that we can do about that, right?
Oh, absolutely. So when we're at the beach, throwing away our trash, recycling, and properly throwing away the fishing line in the receptacles definitely helps out animals like Panama here.
Okay, so every little bit makes a huge difference for Panama and his pelican pals, right?
Absolutely, for sure, it definitely does. And if you want to see more, bye Panama! If you want to see more pelicans like Panama here, please go to the front of Manta here in the park and check them out.
Absolutely. Let's give it up for Panama. Thanks for gliding by today, buddy. Now, Rescue Tales reminds us that every creature, no matter how big or small, deserves love, compassion, and a second chance.
And here at SeaWorld, we are happy to offer that second chance. For over 60 years, we have rescued over 41,000 animals with the goal of rehabilitating them and returning them back into the wild.
Yeah, and this year alone, right here at SeaWorld Orlando, we've returned 25 manatees and 45 sea turtles. Let's give it up for SeaWorld's rescue teams and veterinary staff.
Absolutely, and we're not done yet. With the help of friends like you, the story of hope and healing can continue to unfold. And as always, a big thank you to all of the animal ambassadors that joined us here on stage today.
Absolutely, and until next time, remember to cherish every tale. Within each one, there is a story worth saving. Thank you guys so much for joining us today, and have a wonderful rest of your day here at SeaWorld Orlando. Bye-bye.